welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into how Stoicism, that ancient philosophy of resilience and wisdom, can be applied to relationships to foster stronger connections. You know, we often think of Stoicism as this stern, emotionless approach to life. Something better suited for emperors and warriors than lovers and partners. But the truth, and this is what we must explore, is that Stoicism offers profound insights into navigating the complexities of human connection and finding lasting love. The Stoics, those masters of living, they knew that a life worth living is a life lived virtuously. And this truth, it's not confined to some abstract philosophical realm. No, it has direct implications for how we conduct ourselves in our relationships. See, if you're constantly focused on what you're getting out of your relationship, on whether your partner is meeting your every need, you're missing the point. You're placing your emotional well-being in the hands of fate. And that's a recipe for resentment and disappointment. The Stoics would tell you, and they would be right, that true fulfillment in a relationship, it doesn't come from having the perfect partner or the perfect love story. It comes from striving to be the best partner you can be, honest, reliable, compassionate, and kind. Because when you embody these virtues, you become a source of strength and stability within the relationship. You create a space where both you and your partner can flourish. We've all been there, haven't we? Caught in the heat of an argument, emotions raging, saying things we later regret. It's in these moments of emotional turbulence that the Stoic principle of emotional control becomes paramount. Now, this doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, pretending they don't exist. That's not Stoicism, that's repression. And it's a recipe for disaster. What the Stoics advocate for is the ability to observe your emotions, to understand their triggers, and to choose your response rather than being ruled by them. Imagine this. Your partner does something that triggers anger or frustration. Instead of lashing out, you take a breath, you create a space between the stimulus and your reaction. You ask yourself, is this the most helpful way to respond? What outcome do I truly desire? This, you see, this is the essence of emotional control, and it's a game changer in relationships. We crave certainty, don't we? Especially in matters of the heart. We want to know that our partners will always love us, that the relationship will last forever. But life, as we all know, is a chaotic and unpredictable affair. People change, circumstances shift, and trying to exert absolute control over these things, it's an exercise in futility, an impossible task. The Stoics understood this, and they offered a powerful antidote to this futile pursuit of control: acceptance. Accept that your partner is an individual with their own thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. Accept that you cannot dictate their every move or control their every emotion. This doesn't mean becoming passive or resigning yourself to a life of misery. It means focusing your energy on what you can control, your own reactions, your own choices, your own character. By relinquishing the need to control the uncontrollable, you paradoxically create space for greater peace and connection in your relationship. Chapter 4. The Power of Forgiveness. Healing wounds, strengthening bonds. To err is human, isn't it? We all make mistakes, we all fall short of our own ideals. And to expect perfection from our partners, well, that's setting ourselves up for disappointment. The Stoics knew this, and they placed great emphasis on the transformative power of forgiveness. Now, forgiveness. It's not about condoning hurtful behavior or pretending that the pain doesn't exist. It's about recognizing the inherent fallibility of human nature, understanding that your partner, just like you, is a work in progress. It's about choosing to release the bitterness and resentment that poison the well of the relationship. Forgiveness, you see, it's not a sign of weakness but a testament to your strength. It's an act of courage that allows you to move forward, to rebuild trust, and to cultivate a love that's deeper and more resilient. We cling to things, don't we? To people, to possessions, to the idea of how things should be. And this clinging, this attachment, it breeds fear, the fear of loss, the fear of change. In the realm of relationships, this attachment manifests as possessiveness, jealousy, and a need to control our partners. But true love, the kind of love that endures, it's not about possession. It's about appreciation, about recognizing and valuing the inherent worth of another human being. The Stoics would tell you, and they wouldn't be wrong, that the greatest gift you can give your partner is not your clinging attachment, but your own continuous striving for virtue. Focus on being the best version of yourself. on embodying those qualities that make you worthy of love and respect. When you do this, you create a foundation of mutual respect and admiration, a love that's based not on neediness, but on freedom and growth. Life is a mixture, isn't it? A blend of things we can control and things we cannot. The Stoics understood this fundamental truth and they built their entire philosophy around this dichotomy of control. Now, in the tumultuous sea of relationships, this principle serves as a guiding star. You see, we can't control our partner's thoughts, feelings, or actions, no matter how much we might try. We can't force them to be who we want them to be, or to behave in a way that aligns with our every desire. And yet we often expend so much energy, so much emotional capital trying to do just that. The Stoic approach is far more pragmatic, far more liberating. It calls us to focus on what we can control, our own reactions, our own choices, our own efforts to be the best partners we can be. Now this might seem counterintuitive, right? To talk about self-reliance in the context of relationships, but the Stoics understood that true strength in a relationship, it comes from the strength of the individuals within it. See, when you're overly reliant on your partner for your happiness, for your sense of self-worth, you create an unhealthy dynamic. You place a burden on them that they were never meant to carry, and you diminish your own capacity for growth and fulfillment. The Stoic approach encourages us to cultivate our own interests, to pursue our own passions, to find joy and meaning outside of the relationship. This doesn't mean neglecting your partner or prioritizing your own needs above all else. It means recognizing that a healthy relationship is one where both individuals are free to grow, to evolve, and to become the best versions of themselves. Thanks for watching. If you found these Stoic principles helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Remember, the path to lasting love, it's not always easy, but by embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, by focusing on virtue, mastering our emotions, and accepting what we cannot control, we can build relationships that are resilient, fulfilling, and filled with love. Until next time, remember, the unexamined life is not worth living.